guys, welcome back to another episode of Designs with Reverend Media. Today we are going to design this poster you see here. This is a Easter convention poster I did for my church. That's my senior pastor, Reverend Stephen Amenu. Good morning, Papa. So as we are starting, you go to file, the new, choose A3. Yes, A3 size. Okay, then you see this document is in a portrait, so you have to change it to an landscape. So come to image, then go to rotate 90 degrees, then it will change. Okay, very good. So as you can see here, I use a background that I downloaded from the internet. This one, the background here, you can see some hands raised up, and you can see Jesus on the cross here. All of them is a background. So let me bring the background. That's the background here. You can download it from the internet. You can search and you get it. Okay, so my background is here. I'll drag it into my main project here, and I'll increase it. Okay, I think this is okay for me. So the next one here is Jesus on the cross here. Let me close this one here. Jesus on the cross here. So I also have Jesus on the cross here. Because of time, so I've edited it. I've removed the background already. So I'll also bring it to my project here. I'll bring it to my project here. Yes, that's it. So, and he was at the corner here. As you can see, he was at the corner here. Then I reduce the opacity. So when you go to the layer panel, you can see reduce the opacity to, I think this one is good. Let me reduce it again. Let me reduce it more, about 50%. Okay, 50%, because 51% is good. Okay, so let's see. So as you can see, you see that I have some curve here. So I use the pen tool. So make sure you select path, not shape. If it is on shape, change it to path. Then you click here. Then make sure that you selected the image, the background image. See, so let me select back the pen tool. I click here, then I'll click and drag to get the curve. Then I'll press on Alt. I'll click on the point here so that I won't get any curve as I'm trying to make a straight point. So now I'll do another point here, then another point here. I'll click on make selection here. The feathers must be 0. Then you click on marker tool. Then you click on cut. You can press delete or Control X, or you can right click and click on cut. And after that it will go. You press delete and it will go. So that's it. As you can see here, that's what I did. So the Jesus, you can see the Jesus there, like there's a support here. I can click on I'll select the Jesus here. I'll select on the Y. Okay, I think the Jesus is a clip. It's an let me see, smart object. So I'll just rasterize this before I can use the eraser tool on it. You see, that's come now. So yes, erase everything from there. Okay, so let's move on. As you can see here, you can see the name of the church and the logo, and the you can see a rounded shape here. Okay, so let's do that. So I'll just select the shape tool here, rectangle shape tool here, then I'll go to the property. If you can't see the property here, you click on window, then property, then it will come. You can see that you can round the corners here. So the first two is the top one, and the last two is the down one. So you click on this link here so that you delink it from both of them. So I'll increase this one here. This one is 136. I can also type 136 here, 136, because I want is the same thing that I want, 136. Okay, so very good. Then I'll change the color here to color white. Can also bring it draw it back a bit by using the arrow keys. Then I'll type assemblies of God. That's my church. I think the font was Arial. Very good. Arial. You can use any font that suits you. Let me zoom it so that we can see it well. Assemblies of God. Let me check on the main assemblies. Okay, the Abundant Life come first. Okay, so this one is assembly of God. Then I'll copy and I'll just make a duplicate of this one. Then I'll edit by pressing on the Alt, then dragging to make another duplicate. I'll click on the type tool. Then let me edit the top one. Abundant Life Assembly of God. So I can increase this one. Let me check. Okay, then Bushan menu will come. The church is located at Bushan menu. Then Bushan menu. The menu is here. Okay, now bring it here. I'll change the color. The color was, I think, this. Yes. Okay, very good. So let me select both of the three, then align it vertically, horizontally. No, this one is horizontally. Okay, very good. It's left with my logo, the Assemblies of God logo. Let me lock this so that it won't distract me. Let me lock the background too. Okay, very good. Left with the logo. So I have the logo here. I have the Assemblies of God logo here. So I'll just bring it to my project. I'll make sure I turn it to smart objects, convert to smart object, then I'll reduce it. Okay. Okay, so very good. I think it's okay here. Very good. Okay, so let's move on. Let me close this one. So we are going to the presence. Then here, presence. You can use any calligraphy font that you want. Let me change the color. Change the color to white. I think I made a mistake. Presents. Let's see. So as you come to the character panel, If you don't see the character, you come to window, then you check on character, it will come. So I'll just choose any. Yes, then let me increase it. No, I want the aspect ratio. Okay, very good. You can choose any font that you want. It doesn't necessarily mean that you must have the same font that I'm having. You can choose similar font. Then let's come to the Easter here. So I use all caps Easter. Let me change the font to come to character. I'll change the font to let me use this font Easter. Yes. No, I use Arial. Then I use this one. That's so. No, let me use the bold. Okay, so this one is okay. So I will just copy, duplicate it by pressing on Alt and drag to duplicate our convention here. Okay, I'll click on it and reduce it. Let's just check out the original one. Okay, I think this font was not bold as. Okay, it's good, very good. Convention. So now we have Easter convention here. We are making progress, and so now we are going to emboss and do some bevel for the Easter. So we'll come to layers. You go to effects here means effects. You go to bevel and emboss, then you will increase the size. You can do your own thing here. I think this one is good. Okay, it's good for me. Okay, as you can see some blood inside the Easter. So let's quickly do that. I downloaded some blood from the internet, which is here. So I downloaded the PNG file of it. So let me bring it to my project here. Yes, that's it. You see, it has no background. It was a PNG file. If it's having a white background, you just use the magic eraser tool, then remove the white background from it. So as it is here, I'll come to my layers. And make sure that the blood is on top of the Easter. So I'll just click on create clipping marks. You can see then it is on it. Very good. I can duplicate this one. I'll right click it and duplicate. Okay, then I'll drag another one here, depending on how you want it. So guys, this is how I did it. So you can make changes. You can rotate the image to get it cleaner and cleaner. Let me rotate this one too. Okay, I think this one is better for me. Okay, so let's move on. So now we are moving on to the on. have I use the same font as this one, so let me duplicate this one here by pressing on Alt and dragging. You click on, you edit it, Control A, on. I think one should be small, it should be small letters, on. Okay, very good. Then you increase it a bit. Very good. We are moving on to the Facebook Live here. Yes, so I downloaded the Facebook Live too, the PNG file of the Facebook Live here. I have it here. Then I'll bring it into my project from the internet. You just type Facebook Live to come. It is not even a PNG, so I have to remove the white background from it. So I'll just select my magic eraser tool. I'll click on this image. Let me see, where is the layers? I'll click on it. Is a clip, is a smart object, so you must convert to rasterite before you can edit it. So I'll just click on it. I'll remove it from there. Okay, now I can see that. Let me see, Facebook Live is there. Even if I don't remove it, guys, okay, so let me stop, because the thing is, we are going to, it will be on a white background. Oh no, it will be on a white background, so there is no cause for alarm. Okay, so as you can see from this one, I just make some rounded semicircle here. So let me do that. I'll go to the main background. I have locked it, so I have to unlock it before I can edit. Then I'll click on clipping maxing. I'll come to my eraser tool. I'll increase the eraser. Make sure the hardness is 100%. You can also increase the eraser. You can increase the brush by pressing on the bracket tool on the keyboard. So I'll click on it. I'll click another one here, another one here. This is how I did it. So I'll bring this one here. Very good. Very good. Very good. So then with www.facebook.abandonlife, we are moving on and on. Let me type it here. Let me increase the font. www. Let me change the color to red and the font to Arial. Okay, let me finish. Let me go to here, Arial. Okay, www.facebook.com/abundantlife. Let me see whether it's small letters or capital. Okay. H here, yes. Okay, so that's it. Then I'll bring it here. Let me reduce it again. If you are using 2018 and lower, you have to press the shift before you reduce, so that you not lose the aspect ratio. Okay, and make sure you hold the corner, then you increase or reduce. Okay, so now finish this one. We are going for the last but not the least one here. It was Okay, so let's go here and change the color to, I think this color is no, I think this color is good. This color, change this color. Let me see it again. Okay, and you have something here. Just use the pen tool. This time you select shape because we want to create shape. Click on it here. Okay, so now I think the shape was blue. No. Okay. I'll duplicate it by pressing, let me see the original one. Okay, so this one was behind, so we bring this one in front of both of the shape here. Okay, then after that, then we will reduce the opacity. Are you okay? Reduce the opacity here. Okay. Okay, let me reduce. Let me choose. This is okay. You take a deep color of this one, then this one you reduce the opacity. I think yes, that's good. Okay, that's good. Then as you see the original one too here, you can see some shape here too. This one you can use the rectangle to select the color from this color, and also you go to the layers, then you reduce its opacity. So that's it. Then we left with this one. So the date was Friday, 8 o'clock. Let me type it here, then bring it here. Cause Fridays 8 o'clock a.m. and Sundays 7:30 a.m. Very good. I think the font, let me bring it here. You can type at anywhere and bring it there. So I will copy and I will come to my main project. I'll hold on for a bit for it to come, then I'll bring it here. That's it. That's a tip. I'll just change the color so that I can see it well for the editing. So let me increase it. It a bit. Okay, you can change the font, but because of time I will use this same font. So I think this color was white. The color was white. The day's color was white, and the Sunday was also white. Sunday was also white. What else again? And the end also was also white. Also white. So Now you can see that I have this time image here, so let me quickly go and bring it here. It's a PNG which I downloaded from the internet. You search Google for time. Oh no, I'm bringing it here. You search for time images to come. Okay, so I have it here. Let me reduce it to the normal size, the size that I want. Oh no, I'll bring it here. I will still reduce it. Then I will change the color. Oh no, make sure you select what you want to select. Then I'll change the color here. I will come to my layers. I'll go to effects, color overlay. Then I'll choose yellow. With the head of my color picker, I can choose yellow from here. Click here and to come. Okay, press OK, then OK. That's it. You are good to go. We are almost done. There with the picture of my papa. So I wouldn't be using my papa's picture. I'll use my own picture. So I'll just bring it here. I'll just bring my picture here. This is a picture I snapped a long time ago. Just using it for this. I have to convert it to I have to rasterize it so that I can remove the white background from it. Okay, so I don't want to waste time on this picture. Okay, so oh no, let me show you. Okay, so now, oh wow, so I'll use the quick selection tool here. Let me change it to let me rasterize the hand, then I'll select myself here. I'll use this. Very good. Then I'll cut myself. Then I'll delete the background from it. I don't want to waste time on it. I want my head to come this way, so I'll click here. Horizontal, very good. Okay, so I'll increase it. I'll increase it here. Then I'll bring this one down before the background. Okay, so let me see my papa's phone. Okay, I think it's good. It's good. After that, you type the name. My name is Ochirikoku. Then I'll duplicate my name. Koku. Supposing I'm a reverend minister, so I'm not a reverend yet. So I'll just type Reverend. Then I'll change the font. No, I'll change the font to, let me choose this font. I have to make the Y, the E and the V Reverend. Then I'll first choose the color, then the yellow, then I'll bring it to okay. So guys, this is how. Okay, so let me lock this, then select, oh no, let me select this one by using shift, then I'll reduce it, I'll bring it to, okay. So guys, this is how I did it. Oh, is this something like, oh, like wow, I have some blood here, let me quickly add it. Then the blood is here, I'll just bring it into my project. Project, and this is the main project here, and then by courtesy of let me convert it to, okay, it's okay. So let me, okay, so I've moved the white background from it, so that I'll erase this one here. I'll bring it down here, I'll just rotate it, then I'll also reduce the opacity. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share, like for weekly tutorials. Thank you very much.